Police clubs swung, tear gas scattered the crowds, men and women fell on the bridge. On March 7, 1965 in Alabama, hundreds of black and white demonstrators were simply demanding the most basic right to vote. Yet as they tried to cross the Edmund Pettus Bridge in Selma, state troopers and mounted officers brutally stopped them. That day became known as Bloody Sunday. The immediate trigger for this march was the shooting of a demonstrator, Jimmy Lee Jackson, by a state trooper at close range. There was no explanation, no apology. Civil rights leaders decided to march from Selma to Montgomery to demand answers from the state government. In the footage, the marchers were unarmed. They held hymns and slogans high. Their leader, John Lewis, walked at the front of the line, his face determined yet tense. Over 600 people set out on this symbolic journey for freedom. When the marchers reached the center of the Edmund Pettus Bridge, they found a line of heavily armed state troopers and posse men waiting. As the marchers had just stepped off the bridge, a voice boomed from a bullhorn, "Disperse immediately." The marchers did not turn back. They kept singing, moving forward step by step. The next moment, troopers put on gas masks. Canisters of tear gas exploded among the crowd. White smoke filled the bridge. Coughing, screams, and the sound of clubs hitting people mixed into a harsh symphony. These images reached American living rooms the same day. Millions watched on television as a peaceful protest turned into a one-sided beating. In New York, people took to the streets with signs that said, "Stop the atrocities." In Washington, lawmakers held emergency meetings, demanding the Johnson administration step in. Even white middle-class Americans, previously indifferent to the civil rights movement, began to question the South's segregationist system. These scenes acted like a hammer, shattering America's silence on segregation. They also laid the most crucial groundwork for the passage of the Voting Rights Act later that year.